doing. I got the window open, and I'm still having a light issue, but whatever. I just use this light. Look, I look good anyway. What's good? What's up? What's up? Look, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk been making headlines, man. Okay, let's see. We got CD Projekt Red offering an apology letter, right? Okay, all right, all right. Then there's another article with Cyberpunk again, how CD Projekt Red made back their development cost money. All right, okay, all right, all right. We know that Cyberpunk has don't run good like on an Xbox One S or a PS4, but it should run better on a PS4 Pro and an Xbox One X, because the difference between the PS4 Pro, the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X are using GDR5 RAM, where the Xbox Series X and PS5 is using GDR6. So it's just a level up. So in where Xbox One, where the Xbox One and PS4 is using Jaguar cores, the PS5 and Xbox Series X is using Zen 2. So CD Projekt Red should still get a good performance out the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. They should have no excuses. Okay. But they should be able to get a good performance playing the game. When it comes to Cyberpunk. Now the Xbox Series X and PS5 is a different beast. Don't get me wrong, it's a different beast. And they're pushing 16 gigs of GDR6 RAM. So of course you're gonna get a better performance with those two. But just when you think Cyberpunk couldn't get out the news, guess who decides to troll Cyberpunk again? Elon Musk. Listen to this. This on gamers rant. like Elon Musk don't have enough Teslas to build, but he want to come troll Cyberpunk, huh? All right. Let's see what he talking about. Listen to this. It says billionaire Elon Musk trolls Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2077 launched last week to mostly positive reviews, but the game is not without its problems. Those who own the base PS4 and Xbox One console especially have experienced serious bugs in Cyberpunk 2077 that could be fixed. That impacts everything from the visuals to the gameplay, with some even encountering bugs that are game breaking. CD Projekt Red has acknowledged Cyberpunk 2077 issues on PS4 and Xbox One, offering to refund fans who are disappointed with the game. CD Projekt Red issues a message on Twitter apologizing for Cyberpunk 2077 issues on PS4 and Xbox One, and in general, prompting a response from billionaire Elon Musk. Musk replied to Cyberpunk 2077 tweet with a screenshot of a Reddit post from a disgruntled fan who was disappointed in the game. The fan said that they just feel empty and have been crying because of how much the game let them down. so so Elon Musk, it shows here the tweet, the response letter, but then it also shows Elon Musk saying, does anyone else feel empty? I have been crying for the last few days. And it says here, I took a week off to play this game, and I quickly realized it's not the game that I've been thinking about every day for 8 years. I cried to myself and haven't been able to function. I end up crying whenever I think about the game, and I don't even want to touch my PS4. This was supposed to be the future of gaming, and now I don't know what else I have to look forward to. Fans being fans, man. Like Cyberpunk, Cyberpunk got its issues, but the only issue with Cyberpunk is that you didn't put the multiplayer within the game, and then the fans of Cyberpunk gotta wait a year to play the multiplayer part. That part doesn't stick well with me. How you gonna build a game without a multiplayer? That's, you know what I'm saying. If you knew that there was multiplayer from the gate, from the day you start creating the game, then you should have known. Then you should have put the multiplayer within the game. But to separate the multiplayer from the single player, and then players gotta wait a year, the value of Cyberpunk is damaged, you know. And I can see why Metacritic probably gave it a 91 in reviews, you know. I can see why, because it was missing that multiplayer aspect, and multiplayer games are good. So, CD Projekt Red right now got their work cut out, to like update the game and make it more functional, but like I think when the game first came out, uh, it's like a 55 gig install, but then you get a 45 gig update. So they still got their work cut out for them. But that's enough of Cyberpunk. The next thing I want to talk about is EA trying to buy Codemasters for 1.2 billion. To me, that's not news. That's chump change to me. Tell you the truth, EA buying Codemasters. That's not big news. To me, I think Codemasters, since they make racing games, probably should have teamed up with like the creators of Forza Horizon, or the creators of Gran Turismo. That would have made more sense. But to team up with EA, and the way EA do business, and the way they dissolve companies once they get them, to me, it's not big news to me. 1.2 billion, that's nothing. I mean, everybody knew about that. Microsoft deal makes more sense. They did a stealth deal. Nobody knew about it. And when they did it, they released the news on a Sunday. On a Sunday when no one expected anything. No one knew about it. The Microsoft deal with Bethesda and ZeniMax make more sense, but EA buying Codemasters, it's not excuse me, it's okay, but to me, Codemasters should have teamed up with like Playground Studios or the creators of Gran Turismo, to make, to improve racing, improve the qualities of racing game, or maybe EA could use Codemasters to improve the Need for Speed franchise. EA really needs to bring back the first Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, updated with they need an HD update, and they need to bring back High Stakes. But 1.2 billion. The deal is just like the EA trying to purchase Codemasters is like the equivalence of like AT&T selling the Crunchyroll app to Sony for $1 billion. They're both the same. It's like the same deal. But like I tell people before, don't be surprised if you see Sony trying to still try to go after that WB games, that WB deal. They're trying to buy WB games, So that AT&T like pulled the deal off the table, but is the deal really off the table? Because AT&T is in debt and they're trying to offload assets. So is that deal really off the table? Only time will tell. But EA buying Codemasters, like okay. I mean, some people are gonna lose their jobs. EA probably gonna dissolve the company like they did the rest of those companies when they purchase them. Once they purchase them, they dissolve them, take what they need to take out of them, take what they need to take, and then everybody else is on their own. But Codemasters should really try to team up with Playground Studios, or maybe they can help. Maybe they can help EA with Need for Speed. We'll see. Only time will tell, man. Only time will tell. No. But far as Cyberpunk goes, uh, uh, CD Projekt Red got some work to do with updates, and then they got to get busy on that multiplayer. Uh, yeah, got to get busy. Um, the game I mean, they should have instead of putting the game on the Xbox One and PS4, they should have just made it for the Series S and PS5. But since COVID played a role in it, hey, that's what happens. But other than that, man, other than that, the game is. A lot of people like the game so far. Cyberpunk right now was giving PC gamers havoc, headaches with performance issues. So well, CD Projekt Red is working on that. But I'm, when Elon Musk stuck his nose with this Cyberpunk thing, he's a gamer. He plays video games. He does. He probably trolling Cyberpunk so he can stay relevant. Other than that, that's it in a nutshell. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for all these articles. But nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing for Dark Side. Gone. Fish.